Today we are going to be taking off the old vinyl skirting. It's pretty good shape back here, but all on the bottom there's holes in it. And we actually put it together for him, offered him a better solution, and about every 5 years, about all you're going to get out of them, they'll start getting all kinds of little holes where the weed eater hit them, lawnmower, even chemicals will make it have holes. So first thing we do is pull off the top trim, unfasten it. In this case it was so high that they put metal behind it, which I guess you'll see later, and they screwed it top and bottom. It still was blowing out. We're going to make it better.
Hello. That works pretty good.
If you notice, there's screws right here and screws on the bottom, so that's what they did to keep it from blowing out all the time. So we're replacing that plastic with the metal, which the profile is like that. It's basically the same metal we put on the metal roof of these houses. And it won't blow out. I mean, it'd have to have high winds. This is what they put in to support the skirting and keep it from bending, and then as it bends, it blows out. So they put screws in the bottom, screws in the top, and they put this to keep it from blowing out, because if you don't, it will. As it is, the plastic deteriorates anyway. So what I've done, take that off, and then I measure. In this case, somebody's put plastic to keep it from having to weed eat so much, I think. But I measure to the bottom of that bottom rail, and I don't want to go up tight because then I won't be able to get it in. So I went to about right here. And that's about 60 inches. So I cut my piece of metal to fit in here. And because on this particular job, we've got corners, I didn't go all the way out to the corner because the corner's going to cover it. But you could literally take this and bend it right here in one of these ribs, start, and wrap around. You'd have to cut a little notch around this on the inside so that it could go in and around. Then your corner would be there. You wouldn't have to pay for it. But we're going to make something fancy and make it kind of match the roof. So, and I'll slip it in. The top, the back of the bottom rail is higher than the front. So if you put it right across the top of the front of the bottom rail, it'll slip in. Now, you want to give me that level?
Yeah.
I'm pushing it down tight, so it's going to be hard pressed for the wind to blow it out. Now we'll fasten that there. So I have my screws in. So down the ground. Oh no, it's over there. Anyway, you can shut that. The reason that we leveled it was mentioned to me that I should explain. There's another video, it's like an hour and a half long. It goes through every little detail. But the reason we level that is if you don't have it level, every time it'll end up staggering. And your corners won't line up, Nothing will be easy to measure to, and it won't look aesthetically right. It would have to be a train going.
I was saying the same thing.
Now, we measured at this point here, then this height right here, and again, about the same height up here. Then I made my marks here, and then I have a T-square for drywall. You can use anything straight, like a 4-foot level. I just need a straight edge in this case. And that's what I'll cut. That way the top will be straight across the top. In this case, we have the gas line. What I did was measure over to the center of that gas line. 26. 13 and a half. And then it's 1.25 inches, so probably give it just a little bit of room and have it 3/4 all the way around. Cut that with a pair of snips. I can either try to split it from here and then fold it, really hard to do next to a rib, or we'll cut across here to it, and we'll open it up, slide it over. It sounds real easy, but it's tough to do. But it can be done. Here we go.
Makes a big difference.
I could cut that with a hole saw, but nothing's exactly right. You're dealing with an imperfect bottom. It's going to be up and down, so the hole saw won't do much more. So what we're going to do, pull it over it, see how that big a gap it is, and then we'll pull it back over. So we'll do like so. Get it in the bottom, slide it in, and then back over. We'll show you the end result because it's going to take a little bit of rest. You have the gap there. This side's 57, that one's 60. We've already marked the 60 right here. So I got 10-foot rake and corner. Should be able to get 2 out of this because that's 120 inches. Put in the top first.
Other side. So, that's 60.
We'll put a couple screws in that, and that's what it'll look like. When it comes to material and you're ordering it, you don't want too little, you want more than enough. When you make a mistake, you got it covered too. And go on the top first. Just look at the top. even though that's not as pretty as I would do it, it is pretty. Way better than it was. Not going to blow out. Not going to corrode. It's going to look nice.